I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your 3-minute cattle market update for Wednesday, January the 4th, where we're finally back to business after getting those holidays out of the way, and everybody looks forward to the break, but it's nice to get back in a routine and get back to business and find out what the market is and really where you're at in your cattle business. And the board, of course, was closed on Monday due to the holiday, because Monday was your actual government holiday there, because the holiday landed on a weekend, so they always get the next day, either one side or the other during the business week. But you look at your live cattle for February. Tuesday opened the week down 117 to end the day on 114.87. Feeder cattle also closed on Monday. The March contract on Tuesday was down just 7 cents at 125.02. January spot feeders at 130.20, which is quite a ways under what the cash market's opening up this week. But you know, they talk about technical pressure on this board, whatever that is, you know, staring at charts and thinking that it ought to do this or that. But us fundamentalists, we always want to think about supply and demand. But of course, you can't look at some technical pressure there. The thing is that we missed December. For most of the December contract's life, we really wished it was out of the way so we could get to February. And then as soon as we get to the end of the year, December shoots up trying to chase down the cash market. And then once it goes away, we wished it was back, because February really didn't have anything to go on. But that's really where your pressure's at on your board. Your fat cattle for the week between Christmas and New Year's now, that's usually a pretty slow week. Had over 100,000 head, 100,200 in the 5 area feeding region there. And your market was sure higher, mostly 118 and 190, but on your weighted average, your average steer on the weighted average, 117.44. That was up $2.30. And then your dress market in the Northern Plains jumped a bunch with a weighted average at 188.86 on the steers. That's up 907, because it's a little tighter. Your show lists are a little tighter. Your market ready supplies in the Northern Plains are a little tighter, and that's where all your, for the most part, your dress market is up there. So that's why you saw the big jump there. But the market's sure better and gained back everything that we'd lost earlier in December, and then more, and come into the new year with a big strong leap there. Box beef cutout values were strong during that holiday week between Christmas and New Year's. Now, of course, only 371 loads of cuts and trimmings, but we really, that's a light run. Of course, you expect a light run. People are gone and there's not a whole lot going on. But on your choice carcasses, your average trade for the week ended up last week at 201.80. That's the first time we've been over $200 for quite a while. That's up $4.57. Selects really tightening up there too at 192.79, up 7.54 for the week. So things were good on the hoof, dressed and cut up, you know. So everything was good as far as fat cattle and meat goes. Look at your feeder cattle. Didn't get started off with a bang on Monday, because Monday was that government holiday, and a lot of your markets were closed again. Oklahoma City chose to be closed this Monday instead of the Monday there right before Christmas, so they were closed. Didn't get a good feel there. Of course, Joplin, they like to have sales. They were just shut down 1 week. Had a big sale there on Monday this week, almost 11,000 head. There was no comparison for the previous week because they were shut down, but you go back 2 weeks and it was just kind of unevenly steady to spots $3 or $4 higher, which is a stronger market, but not what you'd really like to call up, you know, as not gaining near as much as what the fat cattle market did during the holidays. And normally you would think that the feeders would gain commensurate to that with a little bit more dollars there because there's higher price. But not going to see quite that much. There's a lot of cattle to sell here the next few weeks. Buyers know that. It's no need to get impatient and start doing that. So, but sure, a good market. But you look at some markets there later up here in this early week on Tuesday there. Imperial, Nebraska sold some cattle that were right on what the index quotes, right on what the feeder board quotes, at 800 pounds on the dot, had 108 head of them, bring 138. That's a big price, and you think that only happens way up there in Nebraska where those farmer feeders are at. You go a little bit further south in the Midwest there, Kingsville, Missouri, just south and east of Kansas City there, had a load of 831 pound steers, bring 137.35. So right there on the heels and 30 pounds heavier. Look at a calf price out of Loop City, Nebraska. Had 80 steer calves, weighed 590 at 154.75. So looking good here to start out the new year. That's 3 minutes, and we'll talk to you on Friday.